Hi guys, it is Alicia here, or the Diamond Stitcher as I go by on YouTube and Instagram. Hello, good morning or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're having a wonderful one. If you're new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm happy you found me. I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond painting. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I have something new for you guys this week. I have a Jaded Gem Shop new release roundup. Now, usually Jaded Gem Shop releases her new releases every week on Thursday, but because today is Christmas, which is Wednesday, she is doing a early release. So all of these images I'm going to be talking about in this video are already up for sale. She does have some discount codes available, which I will go over as well for you to save money on Christmas releases. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Here we are on Jaded Gem Shop's website. So to get there, all you do is type jadedgemshop.com. Her site is very easy to navigate, and I'll go over a few things. So here, the first category on the left, hand-rendered kits. You're going to find all of the hand-rendered diamond paintings under here. These are images that have hand rendering, which means she has a team of people that go in. Actually, I think she might do it herself. Go in and intentionally chart all of the diamond colors. This helps remove any unnecessary confetti and make an image look nice and crisp. She also has hybrid render kits, which is the next category. These kits have a little bit of hand touch-ups, but the majority of the rendering style is going to be computer render. This lends to a more softer rendering style with less crisp lines. There's usually a lot more confetti and a lot more color changes as well. The end result is beautiful. She does have a ready to ship category, so she is a small shop based in the USA, and then kits in this category obviously are going to be on hand and she will ship them to you right away. She also has a hand render voting place on her website, so you can check back here every now and again. I've voted, I think, twice. I've seen the second time I checked it out, there were some new images, so she'll pop up some artwork that she has on her website and have people vote to see which ones are the most popular. So do take a look at that as well. She also has some accessories that you can take a look at, as well as you can buy all of the DMC drill sets. So if you are looking for, you want a whole set of extra DMC colors to have on hand in case your diamond paintings run out of colors, or in case you want to switch colors out for others. She also has AB drills, metallic drills, glimmer drills, crystal drills, and AB drills that you can buy. She also does customs. So if you want to do a custom, you click that, and then this comes up with the form where you fill everything out and she will get back to you. So you can have your own artwork, you can have a photograph, you can have artist artwork as long as you have written permission. But this is the general Jaded Gem Shop website. Now I am going to do a roundup for her releases that are releasing today. And I'm going to start with the hand-rendered section. Here we have the first one. This one is titled Artist in Her Habitat, pixel charted. Again, that means that it's been 100% hand-rendered. And you can see, based on looking at the rendering here on this screen, we have lots of crisp lines here, intentional colors. We've got a lot more multi-placing ability, so less confetti and more line blocking as well. Her prices on her website are in US dollars. Usually there is, I don't see it here, but sometimes there is a change your currency on your desktop, or when you check out, I think it also does convert it for you if you are elsewhere. Me being in Canada, for example. With these hand-rendered kits, usually the sizes are picked for you. So it looks like she does have two options here. You can either get an 80 by 65 centimeter or a 90 by 73 centimeter. And if we click on them, so if you click on each one, it will show you the rendering for that specific image. It is interesting. It does look like the colors change a little bit, and I don't know if the final diamond painting would reflect that or not, but you can see here these colors look a lot more brighter, and when we click that one, it looks a lot more subdued. So I don't know if she's done that as well, kind of for two different effects. This diamond painting is going to have 2 glimmer and 4 metallic diamonds, and I should say, sorry, the artist is Lily Wonders. So if we click through now, is it going to let me? We're scrolling. Usually I look on my phone, you see. So if we scroll down here, she has a really cool thing on her website, and I think her shop is the only one that I've seen do this, but if you click on this one, is it going to come up for me? Here it goes. So this, in all of this red, is showing you where her special diamonds are going to go. Now, I don't know what she's put where, but this will just kind of give you a general idea of where to expect special diamonds when you work on this diamond painting. Here is that original artwork too, so if you'd like to see what it looks like as an original form without all the pixels, you can refer to it there as well. So that is a beautiful piece of artwork. Let me go back to the smaller images so we can see them. So that's the nice thing I like about Jaded Gem Shop's website is everything you click on, she has renders for everything. That's one of my pet peeves when you go to a shop and there's no renders on their website. Personally, I want to see what it's going to look like in the sizes that they offer, and we will see why that's important when we look at our hybrid rendered kits. But I really like this. You could go either size here. Me personally, I would probably choose a smaller one because I always like smaller size diamond paintings. This image is absolutely gorgeous. Next up, we have Librarian Bookworm, spelled W-I-R-M. By Flossie Fox Shop. This one is also pixel charted, which means 100% hand rendered. And when you are looking at renderings like this, you can tell when something's been hand rendered. All of the letters are the same color, like all the white is white, red is red. The background is all one shade of blue. All of the different colors in the dragon are all intentionally charted. You can tell if it was more computer rendered, you would see a lot more confetti and a lot more different shades of colors, especially in the background there. But here is this very cute image. And then again, if we click here, it will show us where to expect these special diamonds. So we can just go through here and take a quick look. So this one is blinged up quite a bit. And in this diamond painting, she has two different sizes. So 20 by 30 or 22 by 33 centimeters. The 20 by 30 is going to be in square diamonds. It's going to have 27 colors with 4 glimmer drills. Now, glimmer drills are her variation of those fairy dust drills. So they have mica powder on the top that make it glisten a little bit more than the other diamonds. And then if we click the round rendering, it's going to show us the round rendering a little bit bigger at 33 by 22. Same number of colors at 27 and 4 glimmer dust as well. You can see in brackets, it says these ones are made to order, the round one. That means that once you put your order in, she will fire that off to her supplier and then they start the production, whereas it looks like the square ones, she probably already has some in production, so they might be shipped a little bit sooner. That's just me guessing because she does have it separated there like that. You can also notice on the web page, she also has Sezzle as an option. So if you are somebody who likes to take advantage of those shipping partners, I guess I will call them, she also has with ShopPay, pay into interest free. I personally don't take advantage of those things, but it is nice that they are offered for sure. You can also add on things here. So she has her own logbook. Mica Method powder tube. I'm interested to see what that one is. We'll take a look at her accessories. She also has her own Jaded Gem tack, which is like a wax putty thing. Jaded Gem putty here. And then a mystery pen if you'd like to add them on. If we scroll down into the listing here, she will also tell us what her diamond paintings include. One printed diamond painting canvas with poured glue adhesive. Her quality of her canvases and her supplies is top notch. They're very good. Square around resin drills, so all of her diamonds are resin. She also includes a little roll of washi tape and a little cover minder with her orders. She also includes a sticker sheet, so you'll have your labels pre-cut and printed ready to kit up your diamond painting, and she usually sends a couple of double-sided release papers as well. Next up, we've got English Cottage, which is a pre-order by Marti. Hopefully I pronounced that right. This is a gorgeous image. I absolutely love that. That is just beautiful with the kitty there. We've got the ducks on the side as well. Now, if we scroll down and click on this one will show us the rendering. So it kind of gives us an up close and personal look. So this one, I was really impressed when I saw the rendering of this one because to me, you know, usually at Jaded Gem Shop, her computer rendered has the softer rendering style, her hand rendered has the crisp lines, but here she's kind of incorporated the two styles and we get a little bit of hand rendering. You can tell based on all of the line blocking in these different elements, but there's not big black lines. She's done softer lines in this one, and I think it really suits this artwork nicely. The elements come together nicely, nice and clear. You can tell that's a cat. You can tell these are ducks as well. And then we've got all of the beautiful flowers down there too. This one is going to be in 2 sizes as well. So you can either get a 50 by 75 square or a 56 by 84 round. Now her specials are to be decided, so it hasn't been uploaded onto her website yet. I'm sure if you reached out to her by email, she would let you know what she did decide. We have Pick a Star by Toshia-san. This is a very pretty piece of artwork. I always admired this one. She originally had it in her hybrid charted, computer charted version. I love to see a hand charted version now. This is probably a diamond painting that I will pick up in the future. I think it's beautiful and I think it is going to look really good with the hand charting in it. I'm absolutely here for it. This one is going to be in a 50 by 65 square with 43 colors and 5 glimmer drills, or you can get it in a 56 by 73 round with the same amount, 43 colors and 5 glimmer drills. That is absolutely beautiful. Now, yeah, so if you click the round one, it'll show you the rendering of what it will look like when it is in rounds. So you can kind of go between the two. Now, I am interested again. The round one looks a little bit different. I'm not certain if that is going to be the, what it's actually going to look like because it's so different. That purple looks really different. And usually you don't see that much of a drastic difference. Here is that original artwork there so we can see. Now, when you are making a painting into a diamond painting, you are limited in the amount of DMC colors you have to choose from as well. But here is that original artwork there. Here is the look at the rendering of the special diamonds. So we're going to have special diamonds everywhere. Definitely expected them to be in those stars. And she's got some special diamonds highlighting her hair as well. Here is that round rendering again. This one has a lot more brighter purple in it. And then if we go to the square, it's got darker purples in it instead. So I guess this one you would want to decide which option or which image you like the best. If you like these darker colors here in this rendering, or if you like the brighter purples in this one, and probably go based on that. It's kind of the colors in the actual original artwork I feel like are in between the two. I would probably choose the square one if I was going to pick up this diamond painting. Now, square diamonds from Jaded Gem Shop are great quality, super shiny, super faceted, and of course they are resin. Lastly, for their pixel charted, diamond paintings for this release on the 25th is she's got a nice little small sushi set here. I love seeing this. I love having these mini diamond painting kits in the stash. You can work on them between bigger projects, or sometimes what I do is I have one of these sets kit up with a normal size diamond painting, and I'll do these mini sets kind of early afternoon and work on the bigger diamond painting later. I haven't yet seen a set of sushi, so this one is really cool and very unique. I like the hand charting she's done in this. It looks great. I like how they each have their own colored background as well. This one is, wow, so this one is by the Jaded Gem Shop Collective, so that would mean Jade is the artist behind this. That is really cool to see. It is going to be offered, let's see, in square and round diamonds. So you do have the choice between the two. So in square, it's going to be 9 pieces. 9 by 9 centimeters is going to be the size of them. Going to have 30 colors with 1 glimmer drill, and same thing with the rounds, the same 9 pieces. You're going to have 30 colors and 1 glimmer, but they're going to be a little bit bigger at 10.3 by 10.3 centimeters instead of 9 by 9. And if you haven't heard me talk about why sometimes shops will have different sizes for square and round, and that's because square diamonds are 2.5 millimeters, rounds are 2.8 millimeters. So if you want them to look nearly identical, then the round version is going to have to be a little bit bigger. This is a very cute set for sure. And I like to see, I hope this is the first of many minis that we see at Jaded Gem Shop. I definitely would be adding them on to future orders. That is it for the new hand-charted ones this week. Now we're going to switch to the hybrid rendered kits and let's see which new ones they have this week. So we're just going to go in order here. First is Little Dragon Cafe by Toshia-san. Now again, these hybrid renders mean that they have computer charting mostly, and I do believe she will still go in and touch up certain things like, for example, skin tones or the face. And she does it on her own. She doesn't have somebody do it for her, so she will do it by herself. The nice thing about the computer rendered kits is that you can choose from a large variety of sizes. You can also choose your drill shape, and you can add other things as well. So they're fully customizable. Again, let's look at that original artwork there. Dragon Cafe, it says on the little sign. We've got a lady reading a book with a beautiful pink dragon. There's another dragon on this side sitting above the little fire going. You will notice here that she has some of these sizes with in brackets recommended. So those are the recommended sizes that she will recommend. She'll say like it means that the diamond painting will look really good at that size. You know, bigger is always better. So if you are somebody who likes just to go big, then you can go ahead with the biggest size. But if you want to go with a 70 by 100 or a 60 by 85, she is saying that they will still look really good. Now, even the 50 by 70 is still going to look good. She will not put anything on her website that will not look good. But if you're trying to decide between the sizes, she gives us kind of that middle ground, not too big, not too small, and kind of like that perfect image. Let's scroll through some of the renderings here. So she also does crops. So if we click on this, it's going to enlarge for us. It's not going to look much different. Okay, here's that original one. So you can see all of the details there. And then she also offers a crop. So she's cropped off the top and it looks like she's cropped up some of the bottom. So if you want a smaller size diamond painting, you can go with her crops as well. This one is a rendering of the bigger image. So you can see going through there. This one is going to have a lot more confetti. If we look through areas, you can see all of this speckling, all of this confetti through here. So that is what a computer chart looks like, and it usually gives a softer rendering. But if we did zoom in here, I bet you she's got some hand touch-ups in her face, so her skin tone looks really pretty. I am somebody personally who prefers hand-rendered kits. That's just my preference. One is not better than the other. You know, it is just a matter of preference. Some people prefer the hybrid rendered kit. Some people prefer the hand charted. It's just whatever you like. You can actually join. Jaded Gem Shop has a Facebook group where you can see some progress people have made. And even the hybrid rendered kits, when they are finished, they come together really nicely. I find the hybrid rendered kits, they tend to need to be viewed at more of a distance compared to the hand rendered kits can be viewed a little bit closer. So here we can see, I'm not sure the size of this one because this one is it's not connected with the listing. Like usually when you click on a size, the rendering will pop up, but this one wasn't doing it for me. But you can see this is a smaller size. The smaller we get, the more, I'm going to say, muddled the details are. You can see that the Dragon Cafe isn't as clean and crisp. We've got more confetti in that sign as well, more confetti over here too. And this one is probably the smallest size here. Again, you can see it's a little bit more blurry there as well. A little more confetti in the dragon I can see too. Personally, if you want to go with her hybrid rendered kits, I would go with her recommended size. I wouldn't go smaller than that. That's just my preference. Here is the cropped version. So usually this is probably the biggest crop that she has offered. And then we go down like this. Now, I wonder if she has or she doesn't, because that's right. So yeah, you can see in this one, we got a lot more, I'm going to say blurrier, muddled, you know, the colors, you know, aren't as clean and crisp. If we go back to the first cropped one, which is here, you can see that all of these pinks sit really nicely. And then if you take a look there and then we scroll back down to this one, you can see that there's more colors in there. It's not just the different pinks. So yeah, when going for the hybrid rendered kit, let me just go back to the listing. I do recommend going with the recommended size, whichever that is. And usually if you click on it, it will connect with the rendering and it will pop up. This one doesn't do that, but if you're not sure and you want to message her to be sure, she will gladly answer you there. But when you go through them, it's going in size from like the 80 by 110 and going down like that through the list. Again, you can choose your drill shape, so square or round. And then here is where you can add extra things. So just as alone as the listing, it doesn't have any specials added into it. You can add whatever you want. So there's ABs, there's the glimmer dust, you can add glow drills, crystals, metallic as well. And then there's some other extra things here. She actually has, which is interesting here, a rush hand rendered. So it is quite expensive. But if she has a hybrid rendered kit that you really want to see hand charted, you can add that onto the cost as well. Something to note as well is you can see here she has add grid lines for squares only. So the diamond painting canvas will come without a grid unless you click this. So if you're somebody who likes, you know, a grid on your diamond painting so you can place it a little bit easier, make sure that you do click that. Next up, we've got Night Owl by Cat Fedora. She has the sizes listed here. Her recommended size is 60 by 80. Again, you can pick your square or round, whatever you like. Here is that original artwork. There's a beautiful owl in the background, a lady sitting at desk with a kitty. Let's kind of click and go through here. So this one would be the biggest size offered probably. Let's go through and see. Yeah, I think it goes from biggest to smallest. So you can see with hybrid charting, you've got a lot more confetti, a lot more softer lines. Instead of having like all of these outlines being 100% 310, they might be a mix of a few different colors. And then here is the smallest size. So like you can really see, especially if I was able to do it side by side. Let's scroll back up to the top. So there's that original art. Here is the biggest size. See how her hair looks here? A little bit of confetti, but you can see the different colors. If we go down to this image, you can see a lot more confetti, a lot more oranges. So yeah, I really recommend when you're going with her hybrid rendered kits, bigger is always better, but you won't be disappointed if you get the recommended size as well. We have Midnight Princess by Cherry Yuki. She is one of my favorite artists that Jaded Gem Shop has. Here are our sizes here. So it goes all the way from 110 by 80 down to 55 by 40. Again, drill shape is totally up to you. Don't forget, if you want to add specials, you just click the boxes of whatever you would like to add. Here is the 80 by 110. So this is what it's going to look like as a diamond painting. Now these hybrid rendered kits do take a little bit longer because there's a lot more color changes, but that one looks beautiful. That would be very pretty at that size. Of course, it's going to be absolutely humongous. Then we go down the next size. You can see like her face has been hand touched up just to make her complexion look really nice. Probably her skin tone in the other areas have been touched up as well. I think if you were to add special diamonds onto this painting, I would probably add AB or glimmer dust. I think some of the butterflies would look really pretty with some extra special diamonds. You can see even in the smaller size, like the background gets a little bit less sharp. It gets a little bit more confetti heavy, but the complexion remains beautiful. And here is the smallest size. So, I mean, it is going to turn out, when it is done, it will look good. This is one that you'd want to stand back a few feet, though, to admire. But yeah, if you really want to go with the smallest size, as I said, Jade doesn't put anything on her website that doesn't look good. So if you want to go with that 55 by 40, go for it. Just know that it's not going to be as crisp as the 110 by 80. And yeah, you just take a look at the different renderings and take a look. But if we were to take a look from here, from this viewing distance, we have the different renderings here. This is kind of going to simulate what it's going to look like when you stand like 3 to 6 feet back. This is the, right here is the 40 by, did I say 55? Let me just double check. Yeah, 40 by 55. It still looks really good as a diamond painting. One Pale Elf is the next one by Krista Bug. So Krista Bug is another one of her premium artists. 80 by 120 is the tallest, and a 60 by 40 is the smallest that you can get in this one in round or square. And again, the drill shape, it's just going to be a matter of preference. Let's look at the different renderings. So when we look at them back like this, if we look through them all, you can see they nearly all look identical. It's only when we get up close and personal and we take a look at the different elements that you can tell that it gets a little bit, I'm going to say less clear. When I say muddled, it's not a bad word. It just means a little bit less clear. You have a lot more confetti because you've got the same amount of colors in a smaller area. Right? So it becomes more pixelated is the better description for it. Becomes more pixelated. And we can see there, you can really see in the background all of this confetti here. And then if we scrolled up to the top, where is it here? You can see here it's a little bit less. Well, it really isn't less. It's just more space for it to occur. So it doesn't look as pixelated, like I say. Here you can really tell, right? This is another one of my favorite artists at Jaded Gem Shop, Anki Moore. I think her paintings are absolutely beautiful. 120 by 80 or 40 by 60 as the kind of size range she recommends, a 50 by 75. If I got this image, I would be getting 50 by 75. Let's look at the renderings. Here we go. This artist's artwork translates really nicely in Jade's rendering style. I think her people, her ladies are just so beautiful. And I love this one paired with a little lion like that. I don't know how to describe her artwork style, Anki Moore, but it's just beautiful. I just love it. It almost has like a vintage feel to me. Here are the different renderings, of course. And this one here is probably the smallest one here. Again, if we look at these side by side up here compared to the smallest one being here, the biggest one being here, there's not much difference between the two when you are looking back at a normal distance. This one, I would add ABs. ABs and glimmer drills are the two that I would add if I am buying a diamond painting. Those are the two I like the most. She also offers glow, metallic, and crystals, so you can add those too. Actually, metallic, there might be some opportunity for metallic in her jewelry going around her head, in the band on her arm, as well as the what do you call this, kind of like the chain that's going through her hair, I think, and her bracelet. You could add metallic in here as well, and you can click as many as you want. So if you want AB, glimmer, glow, crystals, and metallic, you can click them all, and Jade is going to make it work, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I think glimmer or ABs, maybe glimmer. I would go with probably just glimmer myself if I was to get this one, but I just love this artist style. And what you can do is under each artist, it's titled Leo if I didn't say, and then right where it says the artist name, it says view all artist designs. So if you click on that, it's going to take you to the artist profile and you can look at all of her designs. Aren't these absolutely beautiful? So she has like a mermaid. She's got somebody who looks like Snow White, perhaps Cinderella or Rapunzel. She's got Edward Scissorhands here as well. Here's Alice, actually. She's got somebody that looks like Jasmine. So if you're somebody who likes to collect princess-inspired artworks, I would check out this artist. I think it would be absolutely beautiful. I really love this one as well. This one is my zodiac sign, so that one might be coming home with me in the future. I need more artwork from this artist. I've had the snow wishing in a well in the past, and I've also had Letitia, this Mexican one, in the past as well. Here we also have somebody that looks like Belle. I like this one, whatever I want. And then, oh, this is very cute here too. Very gorgeous. So yeah, every artist, as in the profiles that we've looked at, if you click under their name, it will show you an expansion of all of the artwork available by that artist. Here we have Ruby by Alphonse Mucha. The biggest size is 130 by 50. The smallest size available is 80 by 30, and she recommends 100 by 40. Again, you choose your diamond shape based on your preference. There is a lot of detail in this artwork. With artwork that is more detailed, I tend to lean towards having a square diamond painting. I just find squares, just because of the shape they are, they capture detail a little bit nicer. That being said, it really just depends on preference, because I've seen great detailed artwork in round diamonds as well. So yeah, this one is going to have a lot of confetti. Personally, I would prefer this one in a hand-rendered version, and I think she did have a similar artwork in a hand-rendered version. So let's finish taking a look here. So here is the rendering. That's the biggest size. So yeah, with the computer charting, you can see like this kind of area is less defined in here with less crisp lines, right? It still is beautiful, and it still is going to look like a beautiful diamond painting. I can beat it with a stick. It's just about your preference and what you like to do. But I definitely, for me personally, in an image like this, I wouldn't want something that is the smallest size. I would want to go as big as I comfortably can. Let me actually click on the artist and see if there is a hand-rendered version. Yeah, she does have. Is this hand-rendered? Might not be. It usually says hand-rendered. Let's see. Pixel charted. There's one there. Let's see if there's a bigger one. Pixel charted. I don't think yet. Lots of artwork by this artist though. So let's look at the one that is pixel charted. Oops, of course I clicked the one that isn't. Let's actually compare them. So here is an example of the Zodiac computer hybrid rendered. Let's click this one so we can see. So here's a hybrid version of it. Just take a look at the colors and all of that, and just what it looks like. And then I'm going to take you over to the pixel charted version. Where did it go? Here it is. And let's look. Let me blow it. Here is the hand rendered. So can you see the difference? This is a good kind of comparison of the two. If somebody would do a comparison project actually working on the two, that would be really cool to see. But you can tell this one has a lot of crisp lines. You can actually tell what all of these little zodiacs are in there. The leaves, everything else here. The writing up here is, intentionally charted. Her skin tone, her hair, everything looks a little bit more crisper in this artwork. Take another look at that. And let me go back to the pixel charted. Sorry, I'm going to confuse you guys. Let me go back to the hybrid charted so you can see this one. So this one, hybrid charting, can look more like the original artwork. But you can see like up in here, all of these letters, like you can't read what that is just because it is so tiny, right? Less crisp lines, less definition in her hair, less definition all around. What is better? It's up to preference. It just depends which look you like the best. I personally would go for the hand-charted ones more. Let's get back to the actual video though. We looked at that one. We have two more to go through for the Christmas release. So this is Farina by Lee Hark, Blue Heart. So here is that original artwork there. This one is available in the full image, and we'll also see it available in a crop. For the full image, her biggest size is 120 on 80. She recommends 105 on 70, and the smallest is 75 by 50. And then her crop, the biggest is 80 by 80. She recommends 70 by 70. You can get as small as a 50 by 50. So here is that original artwork in the full version. So you can see you got the whole tree there. You've got the bottom as well. And then her crop version here has a crop from the top. Well, actually not the top. The top looks intact, but it's just cropped at the bottom here, so you don't get the bottom. Let's see, this is the rendering of the full image first. Softer rendering style, lots of beautiful colors. We'll just scroll through here. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the look of the hand-charted or pixel-charted paintings, or do you prefer the hybrid chart where it's mostly computer rendered? It's always a matter of preference, like I say, so I'm really curious to see where the community kind of lies. You know, what is the percentage of people that prefer hand charting versus computer charting? This one should be, this is the last size, I think, of the full size image. So personally, like, I don't like how her face is all muddled like that. I don't like the smaller size. I would definitely go with the size Jade recommends. Actually, this one is going to be the smallest, because I can tell based on all of the pixelation in there, you can see how the smaller the image is, the less detailed the image becomes, right? Here, this one is the smallest. It keeps saying it is the smallest. This one, actually, nope, this one is the cropped one. So there we go. This is the first one of the cropped one. Here's the next. This one I think might be going backwards. We are getting, the first one was the smallest size, and this one is probably, is that our last one? This one here is the 80 by 80. So I think the 80 by 80 looks phenomenal. If I was to get this image, I would get it in the 80 by 80 size. I believe she recommends 70 by 70. So you can see there's not much difference between the two. Actually, 70 by 70, I would probably go with. 10 inches is a lot. And I think if you look at the lady and her face, it looks pretty good at 70 by 70 as well. But if you are somebody who likes, the biggest and best, then that one looks good too. And then when you are looking at the renders side by side here, like you can see the difference is very minimal. It looks a lot different closer up than it does far away. You can see that. So this is more realistic as to what it's going to look like when it's done and you're standing back viewing it at a proper distance. Here are the crop versions. So this one is the smallest one up here, and then down here is the biggest one here. It looks like, especially this 80 by 80 from this distance, it looks like the original artwork. I don't see pixels at all, so that's really good. The nice thing about these hybrid render kits is it does get you as close to the original artwork as possible, which is what the goal is with a lot of diamond painting shops. This one, where would I add special drills? I would probably add ABN Glimmer Dust in this one. I think there's a lot of opportunity to bling up kind of in her hair, in this little creature over here, in some of the ruffles of her dress. Maybe even some in these bubbles would look good too. Some in this little creature down here. Some ABs or glimmer in the lighter green parts of the leaves would look really pretty as well. I really like this image. And the last painting to review for the Christmas release is Elizabeth by Medusa Dollmaker. Now, this is another one of my favorite artists. Jade has some amazing artists on her website. Medusa is just phenomenal, and I think her paintings come out really good as diamond paintings. But let's look at that original artwork there. Beautiful. It says Pride and Prejudice. I can't say that word. Prejudice. I can't say that word, you guys. And Bennett at the bottom, beautiful peacock here as well. Biggest size, 120 on 80. She recommends a 50 by 75. So that's actually a decent size as far as like, can it fit on a diamond painting table? That's what I mean when I say decent size. Here are the side-by-sides of the renderings. Absolutely beautiful. Now there's 5 renderings, 1, 2, 3. So the 4th one, second from last. So this is going to be the recommended size that she has. Again, when you're looking up close, you are going to see softer rendering, more pixels, lots of color changes. Here is the smallest one. And let's go back up to the, there we go. So this is the biggest one. So in an image such as this, I would honestly rather go for the bigger size. If I am going to, purchase something like this, I might as well go for the bigger size because it's going to look the best when it is finished. Beautiful. You can really see that peacock looks a lot more clear in this one, and you can also read the writing as well. Okay, you guys, that is it for the roundup for Jaded Gem Shop's Christmas release. Now, according to this, at the time that I am filming, of course, it's going to be at least an hour or so later once this is posted, but 14 hours, 57 minutes, and 45 seconds to take advantage of her Christmas sale. So let's talk about what her sale looks like. So she's going to offer 25% off all kits, conversions, so that means cross-stitch conversions, drill sets, and accessories by using the code Happy Holidays at checkout. And then you can get 30% off pixel charted, aka fully hand-rendered kits, using Pixel Perfect at checkout. We've gone over the 15 new releases already, and I did want to point this out. This is something new that she has implemented now, a reward system. So make sure you sign up for your account and make sure you have all of your details in there so you can start collecting rewards. Typically, rewards are used for future percentages or dollars off purchases. Jaded Gem Shop is an amazing licensed diamond painting shop in the USA. Typically, when you purchase her diamond paintings, they are shipped from her supplier in China to her address in the States, and then she ships them out from there. However, if you are international like I am in Canada, and you would like drop shipping is actually free, and you can get free shipping that way by using a specific code at checkout, which is worldwide, all one word. Now, you won't be able to combine that with other discounts, so do see which is the best offer, saving, for example, 30% on a hand-charted kit or getting free shipping. Now, when things do drop ship, you do avoid any customs or duties, so that's the nice thing about Jaded Gem Shop. I recently purchased an order, and well, I guess not recently, it was probably a few months ago, and it arrived drop shipped from China, and I didn't have any extra charges on arrival. I was only charged shipping on the website at that time. I don't think I chose drop shipping because I wasn't aware that it was free. A subscriber kindly let me know that, so I had reached out to Jade, and I am allowed to share that code. So if you want drop shipping from the factory as an international, you can put code worldwide at checkout. Again, that can't be combined with other discounts. For Black Friday, I did pick up a hand-rendered kit. Let me actually show you which one I got. I got this one. I just loved all of the colors in this one. I thought it was so bright and pretty. And it was offered in her hand charting style. So I picked up this one. So this one is on the way. I think I took advantage of the Black Friday sale versus the free shipping code. If I'm not mistaken, I think it made me save a little bit more money. I could totally be wrong, and I did the opposite. I really can't remember. But nonetheless, Jade always has sales on her site, so always look for that. She always seems to have a discount code that is active. And then again, as an international, you can save on shipping by having it drop shipped to you. Turnaround time for non-ready to ship items is 4 to 9 weeks right now. So that means from the time you order till the time you get it, it should be in the 4 to 9 week window. During super busy times, I think that might extend to 12 weeks. But now that she's a well-established business, I think the 4 to 9 is more common. If she does have ready to ship items, like I said, are we on? Yeah, we are on her website. She does have this ready to ship kit. So these are kits that she would already have in her possession that she will ship from the US. So if you are in the US, you will get those rather quickly. She has this beautiful Aphrodite by Chrisabug ready to ship as well. And she's got this beautiful Galaxy Heart by Dolittle as well. She's got some cat fedora, some cross-stitch type. She even has some Cherryukis. Wow, this one by Dolittle is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I just love all of the colors there. And of course, Cherryuki is a very popular artist. This one is a very popular image too. And I love that it's offered in hand charted. You can also get it in the hybrid charted, but I think the hand charted looks really good for this option. I'm trying to think if there's anything I am missing. I don't think so. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a little Christmas emoji. I know today has been full of videos, but I wanted to make sure Jade's video got up there and that you guys could take advantage of her sale if there is something that catches your eye. So remember, these 2 discount codes that you see on screen are only good for today. So at time of filming, about 14 to 15 hours. So if you want to spend that Christmas money burning a hole in your pocket, make sure you do that before the discount is void. That is a really good sale, 25% off all kits, 30% off hand-rendered kits. That's a really, really good sale, you guys. You're also supporting a small woman-ran Hispanic business in the community, which is amazing too. If you're new here and you haven't yet subscribed, I would absolutely love to have you. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. You can also hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post new videos. I do plan to do a weekly roundup from Jaded Gem Shop every time she has a release. As I said, her usual day for new releases is Thursdays. I believe the Jaded Gem Shop community calls it Green Thursdays because her color is green and gold. So do look forward to that in the coming weeks. I will do my best to get a routine set with that too. So that'll be for Thursdays. I hope you enjoyed this roundup. Remember to let me know down below, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the hand-rendered style or the hybrid computer charted style? Let me know what you're picking up from her holiday sale, if anything, or what you might be adding to your wish list. I know this time of the year can be quite expensive as we're buying things for other people, but I hope you have the opportunity to treat yourself too. And I would love to know what you pick up. I have a few on my possible buy list coming up in the future. I actually just received one from my mom from Christmas. So thank you, Mom, from Jade. And I can't wait to get into that one and show you guys. And then, as I said, I bought one for Black Friday that will be on the way. Of course, I will share soon as it gets here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to wish you all a final, very Merry Christmas. I hope everybody who celebrates is having a wonderful day. I hope if your dinner is tonight that it is wonderful too. I will be going to my sister's for a small family get-together tonight and celebrate the holidays. With all of that being said, happy diamond painting, you guys, and I can't wait to talk to you in the next one. Bye!